my bed, my bridal, all for misery, and I cannot save my child from death.
This is one of the most shocking stories ever written. A mother, a princess, has lost her city and her husband in war. Now she has to face the news that she is to be sold into slavery and her only son killed. This film version of an ancient Greek play called Trojan Women has become a classic. The first time I saw it, I was moved to tears, and it still moves me now. It is a play about the most charged aspects of human life: love, war, sacrifice, fear, and death. And although it is set amongst the gods, myths, and peoples of ancient Greece, it is still utterly gripping today. It is one of the main reasons I study classics. An Athenian called Euripides wrote this play a little under 2,500 years ago. Back then, he was often ridiculed as an angry young man, but over time, his plays have come to symbolize the incredible sophistication of ancient Greek civilization. That civilization has influenced almost every aspect of our lives. Not just drama, but politics, language, philosophy, art, and architecture. To understand ourselves, it turns out, we need to understand the ancient Greeks. And the best seat from which to do that, for my money, is in the theatre. This series is about how ancient drama changed our world. It's the story of dramatists like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides, who revolutionized storytelling through plays like Trojan Women, Antigone, Oedipus, and the Oresteia. It's the story of how the ancient Greeks gave birth to tragedy and comedy, and it's the story of how theatre spread throughout Greece and beyond, becoming a benchmark of civilization not just for the Greeks, but for the world then and now. In this episode, I want to journey to Athens to explore how drama first began. From the very start, it was about more than just entertainment. It was a reaction to real events, it was a driving force in history, and it was deeply connected to Athenian democracy. In fact, the story of theatre is the story of Athens, the cultural hub of ancient Greece, and the stage for one of the greatest shows on earth. The story of drama as we know it begins in a particular place and a particular time. Athens in the 6th century before Christ. At that time, Greece was not a single country but a mass of competing city-states, or polis, the Greek term describing a body of citizens. But in the late 6th century, the polis of Athens pulled ahead of the others politically, economically, and culturally. In the last part of the 6th century BC, Athens was the breeding ground for two extraordinary inventions. The first was democracy. Athens was ruled not by kings or by cliques of aristocrats, but by the votes of its own citizens. But the second was theatre. Athens invented an entirely new art form, drama. And these two inventions were tightly intertwined at the beating heart of Athenian society. And both of them were the result of an extraordinary cultural revolution.